she will never forget. Her father started to set up a space for the two men in the living room, as he would for any relatives. Only they didn't want to sleep in the living room. They wanted to sleep in the bedroom. Miracle, her aunt, and the two children slept with one officer, her father with the other. Her only refuge was the bathroom, and she didn't feel safe there either, worried there might be cameras or a microphone to catch her if she tried to recite her prayers. Her prayers would have to be recited in silence, as they have by so many Uyghurs since the crackdown began. Even so, her faith was stronger than ever. The relatives didn't leave her alone. One followed her into the kitchen, putting his arms around her while she opened the fridge. She threatened to complain about him to his superiors. He laughed, saying his superiors wouldn't care one bit. If anything, complaining might send her back to prison. The next day, he ran his hands under her dress and fondled her breast. Another morning, she woke up with a man's hand in her hair. She thought of killing him or killing herself, or both. A knife, it occurred to her, would do the trick, except there weren't only 2 knives in the house, and they were attached to a chain in the kitchen. The Chinese authorities, they thought of everything, had taken away the other knives, as they did in all the homes owned by the Uyghurs. That didn't stop a woman living in the apartment upstairs. One night, the Chinese relative in that apartment raped the woman's 8-year-old daughter. Miracle heard everything, and then nothing, and then a scream. The mother had killed the man. The police took her away, and Miracle never saw her again, the daughter either. We've talked a lot about this. And Ambassador brought it up a little bit. What should the United States government do, and what can the American people do in response to what's gone on?
I think United States government and live in U.S., all people, they know what is a freedom. I just they are keeping together, do some action, or government take some action to save my Uyghur people, my homeland. They are all the children, the parents separated, and all the father and mother sent for detention or for labor camp, all the children in the children's center. So we don't have any freedom in my city, in my country, for my people. So I hope all of you raise your voice. Let the government take some action. Save that kids. Of course, as a mother, I cannot save my one son. I save, at least US government save my another 2 kids. They are live here. But of course, I cannot save anybody in my homeland. I just do my best to speak out, let people help together, do some action, let government do some action, let Chinese government stop that genocide. Thank you.